All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about, has the flat rate pay system caused the technician shortage? Now, I know a bunch of people already in the comments are writing away, no way Flat Rate Master is calling out flat rate. Is it the only reason? No. Is it a big reason? Yes. Honestly, yes. It has caused a lot of technicians to leave this industry. Not so much in the fact of the pay system is inherently bad, but the industry has a nasty habit of abusing said system. Let's talk about the abuse of the flat rate system. Now, we all know flat rate works great in a busy shop. We all know a lot of shops aren't busy enough to support a full team of flat rate technicians because they don't have enough work to keep very efficient technicians busy for all day. As a flat rate technician, you work 8 hours, you want to bill 10 to 12. When a technician runs out of work, it doesn't really affect the guys up front because, well, they're making money on other guys. It's not costing them anything for you to sit there on your phone playing Candy Crush. And that's the problems with flat rate, is it only works in a busy shop. If your shop's not busy enough to support flat rate techs, you should be paying flat rate. If you're screwing over your guys, you're going to have high turnover because they're not making the amount of money they want to make, and it's an abuse of flat rate. A tech that comes in on flat rate is expecting to bill well above the amount of hours he's working there, and if you can't support that consistently, your shop's not busy enough for flat rate. And that is a huge problem with technicians leaving the industry. They go to work for this shop, they bill 30 hours. They go to work for this shop, they bill 35 hours. They go to the next shop, they bill 30 hours. 3 shops and they can't make money. What are they going to do? They're going to go to a different industry. Flat rate has definitely contributed to this technician shortage. There's no way around it. I know there's a bunch of people in the comments, he's defending flat rate, he's defending flat rate. So many people hate flat rate because they work for shops that abuse flat rate. Another reason of flat rate pushing technicians out of this industry is young technicians getting on flat rate way too early. Think about it. You talk about young technicians working in the dealership, they're working in the oil change, quick lane, whatever you want to call it, and they're doing good, so they bump them up to a line tech, and all of a sudden they take a huge pay cut to be better. That's a huge problem. I think the industry needs to move away from that kind of thing. When I talk to young technicians, I always tell them, always worry about quality first. Speed will come with time, repetition. If they have that stress of, well, I have to pay my bills and I'm on flat rate now, they're gonna skip the quality and worry about the speed. And unfortunately, that turns out poor technicians in the future because they're worried about speed, not quality, because they were taught early on, we just need to get this car out because I gotta pay my bills. I talked about this before, but we need more of an apprenticeship program in shops. Most apprenticeship programs in other industries are about, what, 2 years long? And ours is maybe 6 months, a year, maybe at the most. And in most cases, they're not working under an experienced tech. They're working on doing basic work and not really expanding their knowledge base. That was one of the things I tried to do at the old shop, move technician skills up incrementally. I'd give them more complex work, build their skill set, but without putting so much pressure on them to produce that they were able to knock out more and more complex work. And I think that's something that we need to do in this industry. I had the disadvantage of having techs on flat rate, so I had to balance their workload with stuff they could knock out easily and efficiently with increasing their skill set. Well, if you remove the flat rate end of that, you can just incrementally improve their skills without them worrying about how fast they get stuff done. As an industry, we need to push that kind of system, where instead of throwing young technicians to the flat rate wolves, we need to more or less do an apprenticeship program where that technician that they're under is incentivized to help them as well as grow their skill set. I talked to one technician who worked at a shop and basically was a R&R kid, And he was given the guise that he would learn how to diagnose cars and was never taught anything at the shop. He would just, the other guy would diagnose it. He would put the part on that he said and never learned anything. And unfortunately had to leave that shop because he was not expanding his skills. He was just an R&R guy. That is not the system we need. We need a system where they're taught how to become better technicians. And unfortunately, throwing them to flat rate is not the way to do that. Yes, flat rate has definitely contributed to this technician shortage. There's no way around it. I know there's a bunch of people in the comments, he's defending flat rate, he's defending flat rate. So many people hate flat rate because they work for shops that abuse flat rate. I'm sure the comments on this one are going to be very entertaining. So as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.